Across America, there are bridges that no longer appear on maps. Old wooden crossings hidden in forests, cracked stone arches swallowed by vines, steel structures rusting quietly over rivers that barely move. Most people drive past them without a second glance. But those who stop sometimes report seeing someone waiting, a woman in pale clothing, standing at the center of the bridge, watching the water below. She never speaks first, she never crosses, and she is never seen leaving. Tonight we explore the unsettling legend of the woman who guards forgotten bridges. The earliest known reports date back to the late 1800s in rural Pennsylvania. Travelers crossing an old wooden bridge over Mill Creek described seeing a lone woman standing in the fog just after midnight. She wore a long, outdated dress. Her hair hung loose, unmoving even in the wind. When approached, she would ask a single question: "Have you come to cross? Or to remember?" Most dismissed the encounters as exhaustion or imagination, but the reports continued. Across different states, different bridges, different decades, always the same woman, always near forgotten crossings. In folklore, bridges are never just structures. They are symbols of transition, between one place and another, between safety and danger, between life and death. Many cultures believe bridges are spiritual thresholds, places where the physical and unseen worlds briefly overlap. Old European myths speak of guardians who watch crossings. In Japanese folklore, spirits linger near bridges at night. Even in American ghost stories, bridges are common sites of strange encounters. If a place represents transition, it may also attract something that guards it. One recurring variation of the legend appears in the American Midwest. Drivers late at night claim to see a woman standing near an abandoned bridge. She asks for a ride across. Once inside the vehicle, she remains silent, staring ahead. But when the car reaches the middle of the bridge, she disappears. The seat remains warm. The door never opens. Some drivers report finding water pooled on the seat. Others say the radio begins emitting static at the exact moment she vanishes. Local historians often discover that decades earlier, a woman died near that very bridge in an accident, a flood, or something never fully explained. Not all interpretations portray her as a ghost. Some believe she is a guardian, a spirit bound to forgotten places. Abandoned bridges are often structurally unstable. Rotten wood, loose steel cables, cracked foundations. There are accounts of travelers turning back after seeing her, only to later learn the bridge collapsed days afterward. In this version of the story, she isn't haunting the crossing. She's protecting it, or perhaps protecting you from it. Nearly every sighting shares one detail. She always looks at the water. Rivers beneath old bridges often carry dark histories. Accidents, drownings, lost travelers. Water is symbolic in many traditions. It represents memory. Some researchers believe the legend may stem from unresolved tragedies, a psychological imprint left on a community. Others suggest something more unsettling, that certain places hold emotional energy, and the woman is not one individual, but a manifestation of many forgotten stories combined. In 2018, a photographer documenting abandoned infrastructure in Oregon reported capturing an image of a pale figure standing on a bridge behind him. He insists no one else was there. The photo shows a faint silhouette, blurred, almost transparent. When he returned the next day, the bridge had partially collapsed overnight. Coincidence or warning? Online forums are filled with similar stories, different states, different bridges, but always the same description: a silent woman, waiting, watching. Abandoned bridges sit between usefulness and decay. They were once vital, connecting towns, families, and trade routes. Now they are ignored. Psychologists say humans assign meaning to neglected places. We create stories to fill silence. But bridges feel different. They are designed for crossing. And when they are forgotten, it feels like something unfinished remains. Legends often grow where history fades. And sometimes those legends take human form. Abandoned bridges sit between usefulness and decay. They were once vital, connecting towns, families, and trade routes. Now they are ignored. Psychologists say humans assign meaning to neglected places. We create stories to fill silence. But bridges feel different. They are designed for crossing. And when they are forgotten, it feels like something unfinished remains. Legends often grow where history fades. And sometimes those legends take human form.